Hello, John Mosher, Realtor with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, and today I'm here with a special guest, Kat Sperofora, with Sell It Stage. As a Realtor, I understand the importance of having a home presented in its best light at the beginning. That's where Kat comes in as a professional home stager, looking at a property and preparing it for sale, whether it be decluttering and depersonalizing, all the way up to full-blown home staging. So I'd like to welcome you, Kat. Please tell us a little bit about yourself and your background in home staging.
Yeah, so I originally went to college for an interior design degree about 10 years ago. And throughout my life, I ended up getting into home staging after becoming a realtor myself and just seeing houses that really needed help that were on the market. And I just figured that my eye could really benefit realtors and sellers get the most for their money.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. So I have a couple questions here I'd like to ask you.
Sure.
First of all, in your experience, what are the most effective home staging strategies you would recommend making a property stand out in today's current real estate market?
Yeah, definitely depersonalizing and decluttering, I think, are the two most important things. Making sure the house is clean and smells good. Definitely making sure your realtor is doing professional photography. We don't want any phone pictures on the internet of your house. Those don't look good. If there's any, bright colored walls or just dated paint, make sure you're updating the paint with a nice, fresh, neutral color.
Fantastic. Thank you for that. Which brings me to my next question, which ties in really closely to it. Are there any updates or minor renovations you would recommend before staging to enhance the overall impact of a property and potentially increase its appeal?
Yeah, so a lot of buyers want to move into a house that's basically move-in ready, even if it's not brand new construction. So if you have visibly ripped carpet or there's pet stains on it, or it smells because of your cat, definitely replacing things like that are a good idea. If you can update maybe some fixtures like the kitchen faucet or add some pretty hardware in the kitchen on your cabinets, I think little touches like that really make a big deal.
Good point. Thank you for that. How do you find the sweet spot between depersonalizing the space and adding enough character and appeal to a potential home buyer?
Yeah, so when we stage, we really like to use modern pieces that are, trendy, but also appeal to the demographic where the home is. So a lot of our stuff is pretty neutral. We definitely want to match the character of the home, but also bring just a fresh, new design. So it appeals to as many buyers as possible.
Fantastic. Are there any specific areas or rooms in a home that you, in your experience, would benefit the most from professional staging, and how would you address each one of those rooms?
Yeah, definitely the homes that the buyers spend the most time in, right? So the kitchen, the living room, sometimes that primary bedroom could use a nice sprucing up. I like to make sure that the flow works. So when they're walking into that room, you're not walking right into the back of the couch. The dining table, the size of it makes sense in that space. It's centered with the light that's above it. And that's another thing too, if they need to update light fixtures, make sure that is in a good spot where somebody can fit a nice sized dining table.
Good point. Thank you for that. And then do you happen to have any success stories that you'd like to share with us?
I do. I have one from just a couple weeks ago. Jenna and I staged a house in Aurora, and this home was on the market for 50 days, had 25 showings, 4 open houses, 2 price improvements, meaning they lowered the price twice. And an hour after our photography, our staging was posted online, that photography was posted. 1 hour after that, they had their 26th showing and a full price offer.
Wow, amazing, amazing. Well, there you have it, folks. Straight from professional stager, the importance of having your home prepared and presented in its best light. So if you have any questions regarding real estate, please reach out to me. If you have any questions regarding home staging, I'll put you in contact with Kat. And as usual, please consider me as your source for real estate in Colorado.